Afternoon, guys. I'm doing a wee lookie at the Oakville Subdivision, which I've not done. I've only just bought because it's nice and cheap on the store at £11. So I thought, let's have a wee cheeky look at that one. No, it's mainly freight. I just want to have a wee look and do it from the start and see what we come up with. So it's just more of a bit of a chill, relax. There we go. I just have to remember which controls I'm in. This one's mainly a freight one, I think, the subdivision one. If not all of it. So it's very similar to sort of sandpatch grade or something. Welcome to Oakville Subdivision, where we load up. I'll do a wee little patch for PlayStation 5.
This is Hamilton Yard, the feeder for all cars moving around the industrial zone. The industrial zone of the route processes a variety of products and commodities. You will get the chance to haul several types of freight throughout the area.
This is similar engine types, not the same, but similar to Where's my way in? I think I'm just a passenger at the moment.
You're currently aboard a GP9RM diesel locomotive. Canadian National have over 300 examples in operation across their network.
This is just a wee lookie out the window. Where's the window? I don't think I'm doing much. I think it is just a
Train Sim World allows you to ride and drive trains from a selection of internal and external camera angles. Let's take a look now while exploring the exterior of this train.
Wow. Triangle, we can look around. I know how it works.
Other internal and external camera views are available to be explored. These can be accessed from the camera menu.
As in here. Let's go back inside.
You've only travelled a short distance here, so let's take a look at what else there is to enjoy.
Let's be honest, the first couple of tutorials, just...
Welcome to the Oakville Subdivision. Take on the challenge of maintaining a busy railroad corridor while serving a bustling industrial complex. Keep up with the constant production of automobiles in Oakville while maintaining a constant flow of ethanol from Hamilton. Operate a variety of different services and freight between multiple facilities. Deal with frequent freight trains and industrial switches. Along the way, be sure to place route maps, repair broken lamps, put up safety signs, and install decontamination showers. Take on the challenges of freight operations along the Oakville Subdivision.
That's a bit worrying, is it? Decontamination towers? Okay. I don't think you can get any less, more than 400, because I think that's the all you're going to get, right? Continue. Right, so we just want to continue because that'll show us how to drive our train. Yeah, I know the Cathcart runs out. I'll be like any other person. I've got enough money, but a lot of people will go, right, if I get it when it on sale, even better. I'm just having a bit of a chill, relax.
Welcome to this GP9RM diesel locomotive in Canadian national livery. This brief introduction will cover switching cars within a yard and operations of track switches.
Right. Let's go to my train.
Climb aboard to get started. A lot of time will be spent in the engineer's seat.
You would like to think so. Right.
Start by inserting the reverser hand. Activate the auxiliary systems as indicated. This locomotive requires the brake cutout valve to be set to freight.
So that is...
The automatic brake is the main system used for slowing down the train.
To release. It takes a little while for the system getting there.
Banking com is used to control the power of locomotives located throughout a train.
Forward. Oakley Dukes. Have that released. To 10 mile an hour, it says. It's not got too much on it, so it's relatively nippy. It's not having to pull heck a lot of freight. I'm just letting it build up to 10. There's no point. I don't know if it's just going to ask me to slow down or what.
Reduce the power to 0 and allow. Draw forward to the indicated location. If you stop short, release the brake and apply power again. Switches in this yard are manually operated. This means they require the lever next to them to be moved by hand.
There is ways to get out by getting out there.
Climb down from the cab, walk over and operate the indicated switch lever.
Put this in reverse. That's why it's going quickly, because we're right. Junction left. Back on the train. And we'll put it in reverse, I'm guessing. I think I've played this game before. But I'll probably say, put the reverse on to reverse. Back in seat. Important seat of importantness, right, so. The lights on as well. Let's do that. Reverse. Reverse. This will be loaded. External cameras. brakes. It's always weird when you're switching from one control mode to the other control mode. This is always... I know this is mainly freight car manoeuvring and stuff. Excuse me. I felt it coming and I was like, no. Has anybody got the headphones on? Going, oh, my ears. Spray that again. And then idle. So I have to watch my speed a wee bit. Oh, that's nice, that's cool. That's you could click. Right. Which way I'm going? I'm going that way. So press it forward. Brake. We're a bit extra oomph because we've got actually some cars or trucks are needing to pull. Not a great deal, a few. I have to watch my speed. 15 mile an hour is the max here. So it does say stop at locations. I'll get up to at least 10 and then cruise. I like these games because if you just want to relax and chill out, that's what they're there for. You just have to go, right, how good are the brakes on this thing? They're pretty good. So I can get a heck of a lot closer to the marker. Because I'm not hauling a great deal of stuff, but the brakes are pretty solid on it. As I say, I know this is like sandpatch grade. Okay, so we need to switch. Showing the switching. Right, so we do it that way, right? There's me way out in this one. It's because I'm on the depends on the camera. Bit of a run. I think we're going to attach ourselves to yet more, couple up to more trucks. By the looks of things. I was trying to do it manually on the screen because you can do it that way on the screen. You know, I think that when you're outside camera, I'm sure you can just click on it and it does. You can change it that way too. This is for the authentic on time. Just a tale of it. Yeah, you get authentic. You guys sprinting, get the thing changed right. So reverse or in reverse. There we go. We'll release the brakes. Here we are, definitely on the external camera. I don't want to go too fast because there's obviously a couple up to them. It's a lot closer than you think actually, when it says 300 yards, that's from the engine, that's not from the actual truck. So, idle it. Because we don't want to go much faster than 5 miles an hour. And a couple that otherwise it might cause a problem. A wee dab on the brakes. A wee dab. That should be good. That should be good. Should just roll in nicely and go click. See if we get on. If not, then give it a wee bit of throttle. As you see, that's a distance from these trucks there to the engine, so definitely a lot closer than that distance. You need a wee boost of, probably not, probably should click in nicely just with the way. No. It's because let's make a couple of them. I know you should be able to do it here, but as you're diving out. Right, so that's what it was. Right. Release the brakes. Throttle yourself forward. I know you can use the camera mode like that to uncouple, so you don't actually have to keep running out. And I think it's the same with the points. Right. Okay. If I wasn't moving, you can go click on the points. See the wee lever and change it, right? It's because the train's moving, that's why it's doing it. I know this one is mainly lots of sidings and brake manoeuvre. Nearly there. I'm guessing this might be the end of the wee tutorial, but if people made it stop automatically reloading to the next scenario and stuff like that, just to camera, driver mode, brakes. Right, switch it to right. I should be able to do it from here now. Alright. This says me run out the cab. Right. Here's release the brakes on. The brakes on, Dave. Reverse or back. Yeah, make it go nice and slow, and means I can. I'm just making sure the tracks are in the right one. Because I'll speed it up once I actually all the points changing and needs to be changed. Obviously, I'm saving myself from running out. Trying to turn out of the cab. It to turn it out. Right, we've done a wee bit for the day. Head to the front of the locomotive. We're going on this one. And it says warning everybody up now. There's the engineers. There's a hand up. Oh, yeah, try to get it going. That's it, that's the little one. Do an order, it's telling me. Great. There's me on.
To move around the freight cars, set the direction of travel and apply power to get moving.
Say that to about at least 10 miles an hour. It says go via this adjacent, and we're going around the other side of the freight cars to manoeuvre it. That's the other train. It's about the next bit. This bell's just going like in. The bells, the bells. I'm not in France, am I? No. I like when you turn things on and off, and then it goes like you've done something, and it gives you XP for turning a button on or something. You know, okay. Yeah, well, it's quite a bit to go. Obviously, can go faster. I'm suspecting this might be the end of the scenario. As I say, it's similarly it's very similar to playing the Sam Patch Grade one. Obviously, the type of engine is not that much different to, because it's an American style engine. There's a control layout. I don't know if I've got to pick up any more or just, it just said exit. Hamilton Yard exit. Because obviously there's a few depots or stations we need to go to. I like playing. It's just a wee chill before I go to work. I was actually trying to wait till I'm sort of waking up a wee bit and my eyes are not so sore. I might have a go at GT Sport later on, just to see if I can improve my DR. I've not been too bad lately. Right, what do you want? Switch the. I'll turn the bell off on the other one. Probably that is. I just want to turn the bell off. Turn the bell off. Bell off. There we go. Stops the bells, the bells. They get pretty good modelling in the trains and stuff. Can't let me in. Shortcut. Through the window. Right, there we go. So we want the reverse or in reverse. Right, and we've got release the brakes. Well, quite a bit of distance to go, so basically it's an external camera. It's just so I can control it and change it back to the it's actually closer to it by about 30 yards. I just wonder if they would ever do that. They've got a new thing, they've got rush hour coming in the summer for TSW 2, and I wonder if they'll have enhancements for the PlayStation 5 or Xbox Series X, just to, like, for things like the shadows and collections and stuff, just kind of retouch up. Basically, still base PS4, but maybe haptic feedback or something when you pull on the throttle or the brakes and you feel like, I don't know. Just reduce my speed. I will reduce it some more as well, because otherwise I'm going a bit fast at the moment. Yeah, this is some parts great especially if you want to do sort of freight orientated. Ideal. Should click in a minute. Cool.
Good work. That concludes this introduction. More details on the operation of this locomotive can be found in the manual.
See, the thing is, you have to go online to find the manual for all the engines. Ah, gold. Happy days. Happy days, as they say. Right, so, there we go. As I say, this is all just freight orientated stuff. Now, here's a longer one. Older shot to Oakville. Let's see how we get on here. As I say, this is all a brand new one. I like, I've got a lot of the German routes, I've got loads of them. Right, so this'll, it says it's local between Aldershot and Oakville yards, 35 minutes. I just want to look at the, that's quite a decent size, because that's like a port or something. Obviously there's quite a lot of lines there. So we've got to take it to here. And it's still quite a fair bit to go. Right, so it's, as I was saying, it's like you use things that you're meant to use anyway. Alright, do that. Cut out to freight. Comms on. Yeah. Fuel generator on, otherwise we're not going anywhere. That was just for the tiny wee bit of XP. Front headlights. That's just, I'm just sort of playing around with the bell, sun, just where all the controls are on it, as you do. Right, so let's release the brakes. Right, it looks like we're in the new setup, control setup, so we can we don't go forward, we're still start going forward, we're going to roll back, I think. Moving more, yep. Next to see is there's some uphill, try not to wheel spin it, you see. Just find that wee point where it grips. Go via Appleby. I don't think it'd be lots of going 100 mile an hour in this one. According to this, I'm going downhill, so I don't know how long my train is. So I'm just looking here. I might need a wee click of the brakes and obviously on the main line, but yeah, a nice sunny day like this is great because you get to have a wee look at the environment. And I'll need a wee cheeky hint on the brakes to roll me down there. As I say, you need to always wait for the rear of the train to go to reach that marker where it says 60 or whatever speed limit is. So it's not the front of the train, it's the rear. Otherwise you're in soapy trouble. Soapy bubble, as they say. Now the initial hit, just I'm just trying to see. Quite long. Not as long as the sand patch grade ones I've had. You've got a variety of cargoes here though. I should be getting close to the point of the 60. We can open her up shortly, hopefully. And the games are good games though. As I say, if you want a nice wee chilled out game, it's fun. And I say I've never played this one, so on a slight incline, so it shouldn't speed up. We'll get up there, loud up to 60. What I'm watching is the green bar, and I'm watching how much throttle I can put in before it starts not gripping, basically. Once you start going beyond that middle line, that's when it doesn't grip. How much throttle can I throw in? Speeding up nicely, certainly. Eight is the highest. Maybe going higher than that. I think I had a wee bit of slippage there, just a minute bit, why the wee green bar went down and it's back up. And usually freight ones, there's not really a time limit. Obviously, I don't live in Canada or anything, so I don't know how close it looks and that. But what I like, this one has a lot of different types, and I think you have to drop off and pick up different types of freight in different areas, so certainly interesting. Back and forth, there'll be lots of that, I think. He's just haul a bit of freight across the country. Have a wee look from inside. Well, there seems to be passenger ones. There's stations there. Yeah, that's like a passenger station, so I wonder if we actually do have a passenger cars. It might be just use one of these engines, I don't know. No idea. And the throttle are down because, to be honest, we're fast enough at the moment, of course. As I say, it's not like there's a time you need to keep to, unlike the passenger one. As I say, go via that point. Right, so what does it say? Alright, so it's going go via, and then Oakville Yards, which is going to be the last bit in the map. Show me where I am. Welcome aboard, as they say. Oh, a train up ahead. They might be waiting for me. The lights came on though, as a force. I don't know if it's just the way the game is, isn't it? As I say, I've never played this route before because I bought it nice and cheap recently. A whole £11. Can't complain. This game can get expensive. That's the thing. Did they get these steel wolves from SnowRunner, or SnowRunner from steel wolves from there? So whenever it says go via location, we're not stopping, we're just kind of keep going. Oh, the warehouses and stuff. It's obviously, I know it's an industrial bit and there's a few wee homes at the back there. I know it's an industrial heartland job. Knew that when I got it. Either pick up play some. I've never played this scenario one, so this route. So I thought at £11 can't complain. There's only a few other routes that are reduced as well. As I say, it's better than half price. Oh, cool. Happy days. Now I'm going to slow her down. We've got a yellow light. We've got a yellow light. It's miles away, but we've got a yellow light. It usually means there's another train somewhere floating about. I've not looked. I should have a wee look at what kind of services. I'm going to have a wee, once I've done this one, I'm going to have a look at all the different services. I'm suspecting it's all freight, but I've seen sort of passenger stations as well. But I don't know if you have to buy the other engine for that. There's the add-on engine. See, we're going through some passenger. New warning. Says it's and it's meant to be 35 minutes, so I'm guessing when we get to Oakville it's probably a bit of a slowdown anyway. See, I can't remember the length of this, 20 miles or something. Sometimes it's lots of spurs and that come off, so basically adds to it. It's like the baseball field. Quite a few. It must be school or something. Play ball. Oh. Ball. We won't play baseball out, Leslie Nielsen. Getting the wee vacuum out and everything. Checking for who's the assassin. Those are watchmaker gun. On the files, police squad, a naked gun. As I say, it's the sort of thing, and we obviously get a lot of the assets popping in here in this game. My thought is if we could have an optimization for PlayStation 5 and Xbox Series X to reduce the popping, it'd be nice. Because as people say, it's like it's a sort of simple enough looking game. But certainly on the PlayStation 4, and that's a demanding game because the Pro starts thinking it wants to take off again. It's like, okay. There's quite enough background assets they're trying to put in, you see. And that's what makes it obviously more demanding. More demanding is actually pouring the rain, obviously. Or snowing or whatever, or other things. So Via Bronte. did say 35 minutes. And I think the schedule said it was 10 to 2 it started, so we've been travelling for about 15 minutes or so. Schedule, yeah. Right, 14, 10 to 2, 10 to 3, so 15 minutes or so travelling. As I say, I'm not going too fast because of the yellow light I've got. There's a possibility that I might have to slow down. By going a little slower, you've got more chance of slowing down. And I don't know how far away the next light is, so that was... I was going to slow her down to say 30. To slow her down to 30. The main reason being, I'm more likely as well get the train to stop. Because it's a mile away, that's what I was saying, I think there's a passenger thing, but I don't know if you have to buy the other engine. There's another engine for this one. For the route. And then that'll be reduced as well in price at the moment. That is it. So it's gone green, which is a good sign. Let's give a wee bit extra throttle, let's get her going. So there's all these recycling bits there like that, which I'm guessing they will use at some point. About 9 miles, yeah. The rewards for going 9 miles in it. The rewards on all that, on a lot of the trains and stuff, you all click off when there was a wee scenario thing there. Right, you're doing to 30 mile an hour in 2.5 laps. You get a reasonable amount of warning at least. Put a little bit of braking there on. Certainly, I don't know if there's a if it's just us kind of roll it into the yard and find a place to stop. Everybody splattered at the crossing. That's the same. The 30 is obviously because we're coming into the yard at Oakville. There's a passenger line here. So obviously Oakville train yard there. You can see all the sidings. This seems to be quite simply go forward and park up, I think. Looking at it. was just on the view. I think I'll do this, and then I'm gonna have a wee go on Gran Turismo. Have a couple of races or something. I like Gran Turismo. It's a good fun wee game. Always do a wee practice just to make sure I'm still as reasonable as I was. I just find myself getting punted off, so that's a problem. I had one recently, the guy actually just hammered straight into me, and I was like, yeah. Basically punting me off the track on the corner, and he didn't even get a penalty. I was like, okay, I lose all these places and you don't get a penalty. Cheers, mate. Aye. We're going down to 30. So as I say, .3 miles, just over 2 miles to go. As I say, press the button, it may do things. So we're doing 15 mile an hour when we get short way. There's always passenger, which makes me think that there's possibly a passenger slower down. There's the passenger options on this one as well. Even though this is like a freight oriented map, basically. But surely there must be some passenger oriented scenarios. I'll have a wee look on the scenario thing when I get to it, see if there's see if the option comes up, or you need to buy the other train to use as a passenger train. Slowly cruising into Oakville. So hopefully maybe with this rush hour thing that they do that, they increase the fidelity and assets and stuff was on the PS2. Let's see how it goes. Somebody keeps popping in and saying hello for 10 seconds. I really should just buy the CapCut add-on just because I'm Scottish. So what do you think, guys? Send me 25 quid and I'll buy it. That's just being cheeky. I think that's just being cheeky. That's my personal opinion. That is. Send me money so I can play a game. That's why I have another job. That's why I have a real job, not just a little bit of streaming and a bit of fun. Now I'll have a look at these scenarios in this one. I just want to see what's available. As I say, it looks like there's passenger ones available. But it's not asking me to remove any of the points or anything. As I say, you could do that and you could remove the points from that screen. To keep her going. There's more than everybody with the bells. Right, my stopping bit is 0.9 miles away. The red light is more than that, by quite considerable distance. So I soon go through the red light. I'm going to be pretty much crawling along this one anyway. What's happening to this train? A weird ghosty effect. It's the ghost train. There we go. Unghosted itself. It's probably waiting for me to get past this. Like, come on! I haven't got all day here, you know. Come on, son, get going. This is 35 minutes for a scenario, which is... I'm not actually in 30 minutes yet, so... I maybe went faster than it's meant to be coming. It just gives you a lot more access to the new scenario planners and stuff. You make an interesting freight line because you could use all the different ones that you just bought from. You just use it on sandbags grade. I'm getting there. I think it says 60 miles an hour. Like 8 a mile. Now we're not going that far, are we? Because it's the end of the line. It kind of tapers off and it disappears the line. Oh, finishes. Where does it go from there? Alaska? I don't know. No idea. I'm guessing it's a sort of a Rockies area, but it's too flat. I've never googled it. You'd have to Google and tell you where Oakville is. If anybody can tell me, who knows? Too flat to be rocket orientated. It's probably middle of Canada somewhere. Getting there. The game is a good game. Good for Germany. I'll chill out. I'm going to probably do a second just streaming. Unless you want me to carry on. This is for chilling out. This is what this game's all about. Just to relax. You know. certainly a bit of breakage going on here required. There are quite effective brakes on this one. That's why I don't want to go too much sometimes when you see it getting about 1 mile an hour, it'll stop almost instantaneously. So you got your just to get to a point. Sorted. Yay! And a small trophy starting out. Right, so this has, so that was just let's have a wee look at the options on it. Obviously you can continue journey or you can do whatever. Let's have a wee look at explore. I just want to see what kind of the timetables are. I just want to see if it's good that they tell you roughly how long they reckon the scenarios are going to take you. Then there's a lot of the so all three, even though there's all many train bits. If you look at a lot of the bits here, they're actually not incredibly long or anything like that. You're not spending hours and hours on each of the scenarios. I'm trying to see, is there one that is an hour or more? Because what you'll find a lot is that's the longest one here. The net's just going back and forward, I think. This is a lot of the scenarios. I was just having a wee look. I'll look at the timetable just to see what's. Yeah, that's the longest one I've seen. It's 75 minutes. There's a couple of scenarios for an hour. But basically, you don't seem to have any passenger ones orientated. there's passenger ones in the game. So that's all the million ones I've got so far. 1, 2, 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 15 routes I've got on the game. I've bought over the past 3 years since the game was out. Because if you include the TSW, because then you get all the stuff, a lot of the stuff that you bought on TSW. 16 if you include the one I've got on TSW. It's just the news and because that's the latest one. I think that's. This is a new one coming to Cane Creek. Again, so another American sort of haulage. It's nice though, eh? It's quite good. Work in progress, obviously. But I just wonder what they're going to do with the. That'd be nice. That's I'm just going on about it again. I think they always try to get different areas and stuff to make people go, ooh. Cathcart is out, so that's the one that is just came out today. Cathcart Circle. First Scottish route. I think we've got a lot of things we're going to add to. They're doing it, I think almost, is it London to Brighton or something? They're adding stuff on. They do a lot of stuff for these things. This could be quite a extensive new update on the Russia. The main reason I buy all these things is if you buy them as a basic update on the game, you usually get a reduced price, which you can't complain at. And you get like three routes for basically what you pay for the price of one. That's what I was saying. One route is pricey. I think it's a bit pricey. That's why I'll get it at a reduced price. So we're gonna I'll show you all the ones I've got and I've still got. I could still pay for. 1, 4, 6, 7, 8. Right, so there's 8 routes I haven't bought. I've got a lot of the routes, so as I said, why not? It does initial 10% off, so 1, 2, so it's 8 lines. 12, 16, 21, 21 lines on it. 21 routes. The looks of things here. Figure that up. 4. Because again, ones I don't know. 4, 8, 12, 16, 21. So I must have 13 routes. Scary 1, 2. Right, with some patch screw to 5, 10, 12, 13, 14. Why do they not all come in the thing? Ah, wait a minute. You got the 3 routes that come with this, that start off. That's why I've got 16. These 3 routes there, and all the other ones classed as add-ons. Ah, that's what I said. What's going on here? Cool. 16 routes to choose from now. What I'm going to do, I'm going to have a wee go at Gran Turismo, I think. I've enjoyed my wee chill out on this. Hope you enjoy the footage, guys. If you like the footage, hit like, subscribe to the channel, leave a comment. So we'll catch you again later. Bye for now.